robots are no longer just science fiction or manufacturing tools found in factories. They are walking into our daily lives and now even our local electronic stores. For the first time here in South Korea, a major retailer has begun selling humanoid robots directly to consumers. Our Kim Do-yeon visited one to see for himself. Do-yeon, welcome.
Thank you for having me. That's right. It's a scene we usually expect at tech expos, not really where we shop at normally.
Right.
But as I found out, this launch is just more than what it seems like, just sales figures. It is a ways to signal the era of the service robot that has actually officially arrived in Korea. And here's a story. A robot stands at the entrance greeting customers. It is a familiar sight for those who follow the Consumer Electronics Show, but this is not Las Vegas. It is a local electronics retailer here in Seoul. Starting this week, the humanoid model and a robotic dog have gone on sale. The human robot carries a price tag of 31 million won, or roughly $21,500 US.
I saw the exhibition passing by and thought I could see the ones that I saw on CES videos. From seeing them in real life, I feel like the future of having them at home and in our daily lives is not far off. I'm excited for further improvements from here.
Manufactured by Unitree, a Chinese robotics firm, these models were released here almost simultaneously with their launch in China. While they currently lack integrated AI features and require remote operation, the swift release signals the company's aggressive strategy to secure a foothold in the Korean market. It also highlights the growing interest in the humanoid robot market. This store has dedicated a specialized zone for the robots, the first of its kind in the country. 14 different models are on display, ranging from AI-powered elderly care assistants to educational companions. These smaller robots are designed for your desk and emotional exchanges. There are some physical exchanges as well. For example, they like to be petted. So make sure you don't cross the line, because if you hit them, they might strike back. A simpler alternative is the Sense Robot, an automated Go player. Priced at over 1.3 million won, it is a premium device, particularly when digital versions are available at little to no cost. However, it offers a tactile experience that screens cannot mimic.
Playing on computers, you have to move the mouse, but with this, you actually use stones. This makes it feel real and more fun than playing virtually.
Retailer eMart reports that the displays have already generated sales, including one of the quadruped units. However, the company states the primary objective is not immediate revenue, but to familiarize consumers with the technology that will soon become part of daily life.
Do-yeon, it's fascinating to see them standing right there in the store. But you mentioned in your report that these models, specifically the Chinese ones, don't have AI fully integrated yet. They have to be controlled manually. So why are they selling them now? I mean, what is the strategy here?
I mean, that's right. To the average consumer, buying a 30 million robot is really impractical if you actually have to control them.
Right.
It's like an expensive remote control car, but they do have their uses. These robots serve as research platforms. Universities, labs, and tech companies buy them to test their own AI software. But putting them in retail, as we saw, is for another goal. There is a strong element of market preemption. By putting these in a familiar retail setting, they are normalizing the image of Chinese robotics in the minds of Korean consumers.
For the general public, there is little practical utility yet. But this launch seems driven by secondary goals, building brand value and establishing a market image.
So essentially, they are planting the flag. They want to be the iPhone of robots before the market even fully matures.
You know, that is concerning for Korea's domestic industry, but we did see at CES that, you know, Hyundai Motors and Doosan Robotics have strengthened robotics. The question is, where does Korea stand at the moment?
Right, and it comes down to a fundamental focus of what they're doing. Now, Korea has traditionally been the global leader in industrial robots. The massive arms you see wielding cars in factories, Korea excels at hardware that performs repetitive tasks in structured environments. But service robots, robots that live in our home, are a completely different beast. They need to navigate unstructured environments, dodging a running pad, handling laundry, or recognizing a glass door. To do that, you need data, massive amounts of lifestyle data. This is where the race gets interesting. While we don't see them in stores today, domestic giants are preparing their counterattacks. At CES this year, electronics drew massive attention with its new humanoid, the LG Electronics, the Cloyd. The reason analysts are optimistic about Cloyd isn't just the hardware, it's LG's ecosystem. LG has a good market share in home appliances, washing machines, refrigerators, air purifiers, and robot vacuums. These devices have been collecting data on Korean lifestyles for years via their smart platforms. But of course, the commercialization of Cloyd isn't official yet. We saw how it operates so far at CES, but we're going to have to wait at least a couple of years before we see them in stores.
Just a couple of years. Toyan, thanks for the coverage.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.